What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today I just have a super quick video for you guys. I'm going to show y'all how I fill in my eyebrows. So if you want to know how I go from this to that, make sure you just keep watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you wish to. So this is just a general how I do my eyebrows. This was a requested video. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. I do sometimes use a powder. It just depends on the look that I'm going for. So if I do a full face of makeup, I will usually use the pomade, or if I want more of a natural look, then I'll use like a powder. For today, I'm going to be using my pomade because that's what I get a lot of questions about. How I do my eyebrows, how do you this, how do you that, and like I want to tell y'all, not that I didn't think my eyebrows looked that good, but I get so many compliments on my eyebrows, so I figured, like, you know, someone has told me, like, do a tutorial on how you do your eyebrows, and I'm like, okay, I got y'all. I'm going to start with the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade. And so as you can see, my eyebrows are bare. There's nothing on them. I do have makeup on, but not on my eyebrows because I was like, let me do this video real quick because I keep forgetting. So I just take a spoolie and I just make sure my eyebrows are, like, I almost said raked out, but like combed pretty good. I used to say dark brown, and my dip kind of looks a little weird just because for some reason, my pomade dried up a little bit. Like, I felt like I was just having to scrape more. Like, I feel like I was just having to put more pressure than what was needed. So I looked up a tutorial on how to get it back to normal. I'm taking an angled brush, by the way. That's what works best for me, and I'm just going to dip it in there, and you'll have a lot on there at first, and so that is what I use the cap for. So when it comes to using the cap, that is when y'all can see I've already used it a bunch, but that's when I take it and I just flatten out the brush, but I also get any excess off. Whenever I do need more, I just take it and I just take it from the lid. So now we have a nice smooth thin line. It's kind of in the middle of my eyebrow. So for me, I don't like my eyebrows to be way thicker than what they really are, because I don't want to have this image of, like, me, I've always been like, I don't want to put my eyebrows on super thick and then take them off and it's like, girl, where did they go? So y'all can see I have eyebrows. They're just a little thinner and lighter than what I'd like them to be, ever so slightly. And I'm just gonna start to just outline my eyebrow, the underneath portion. I might do another video of this for when my eyebrows are cleaned up a little more, but this is what I got for now. And I'm just following that line underneath, so y'all can see that's kind of what it's looking like for me. So usually I do my makeup last. Like, I do my eyebrows first, usually, always, but I didn't do that today, so bear with me. I'm gonna do the same thing for the top of my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna outline it. So kind of like that. So y'all see I didn't go all the way in, because sometimes I tend to just bring it in too much. So now I'm just gonna fill in the tail and then work my way in, just doing like little strokes just to blend it through. So now y'all can kind of see, whoa, the difference is so sad. Y'all can kind of see the shape I'm going for. And then I'm just gonna take my spoolie and just kind of try to blend that out a little bit. And then I'm taking the excess leftover residue on my brush, and that is what I'm going to use to fill in the beginning part, so that way you get that natural kind of look. You don't want it to all be like dark. You want it to kind of fade into a darkness. I mean, that's what I personally like to do. just to make it look like, okay, yeah, ooh child, I just messed that up at the beginning. To make it look like, okay, yeah, I do fill in my eyebrows, but it's like I don't make it look like I took a Sharpie and like filled it in with the Sharpie. So then I haven't really seen many people do this, but I personally like to take a Q-tip, and I use the other end of the Q-tip for my makeup, for my mascara under my eye, but I like to take a Q-tip and I like to outline what I just did to clean it up before I go in with concealer. So I don't go in with concealer every day, but when I have a full face of makeup on, I do. So y'all can see the difference in my eyebrows. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side. So now y'all can kind of see what I'm going for with my eyebrows. So let me like relax them. So yeah, y'all can kind of see the shape that I usually go for. I usually try to go with my natural shape and what my eyebrows actually look like. My point in filling them is just to enhance them and make them appear more. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a concealer. So I use this CoverGirl, yes, CoverGirl. I need to get a new one, but this one does the job for now. I use this CoverGirl concealer, and it is lighter than my actual skin tone. So I have two. This one's just way too light. It is a little lighter than my natural skin tone, which is good because that's usually what you want to use for your eyebrows. And I'm going to take this, sometimes I do an angled brush, sometimes I do a round brush. So I'm just gonna use this rounded brush for today. And sometimes I like to just take it from the brush, or sometimes I like to just glob this and then do it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna just do this for today. And I'm just cleaning up underneath my brows. This will also help to cover if your eyebrows aren't cleaned up, like if you haven't got them done or whatever. This will also help clean up those extra hairs that are starting to grow out. Y'all can kind of see where I'm going with this. I'm just lining it up just to make it clean. As y'all saw, I just took this brush and I just kind of like just blended it out a little bit. So y'all can see how my eyebrows are coming. And then sometimes I do it on top, sometimes I don't. So basically you would just do the exact same thing but on top. I normally don't do it on top. It just kind of depends, but for the sake of this video I will. And usually for the top you want to use one that matches your skin tone more, not necessarily one that's shades lighter. So by the way, I am not a beauty guru, so y'all can be nice to me in them comments because I don't know how to do these videos. Y'all just wanted to see a video of me doing my eyebrows, and here it is. So be nice. Be nice to me because this is just how I do it, and it clearly works. Clearly, if y'all are wanting to know how I do it. And y'all can find your own techniques and tricks and everything. This is just what works for me and what I do. Okay, y'all, so the camera died. So now I'm on my phone. I didn't realize that I didn't charge the camera before I tried to film. My eyebrows are now complete. My way might be a little different than the way that other people might do it, and that's okay. I love to do my eyebrows. I feel like eyebrows are just everything to a look. It frames your face and all of that fun stuff. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, I'm not a beauty guru, so I'm not quite sure how this was supposed to go, but I did my best to try to film this because I have had people ask me like, can you please do an eyebrow tutorial? Like, how do you do your eyebrows? And I know some makeup experts might do it better than me or strategize it differently, and that's totally fine, but this is what works for me, so keep the comments to yourself. But yeah, so here's a little close-up. They're not perfect, but they look good, so it's okay. But yeah, hopefully this helped some of y'all out. Sometimes, I don't do this all the time, but sometimes you can finish off with like a brow gel, or I've seen people finish off like by patting like a powder on to kind of set it. I don't do that always. I'll do that if I want like a really dramatic bold, like cut you type sharp eyebrow, but I'm not doing that today. But I will take my eyebrow gel to set my hairs in place. And so yeah, if you enjoyed this video, you enjoyed it. If not, I'm sorry. Maybe you'll find a better one. Hopefully I explained it as good as I could. Maybe when I get more experience on how to do a tutorial video, then maybe I'll come back and do like a better version of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn them post notifications on. Because I'm trying to go places. We're working on it. I'm so glad. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And don't forget, if you can dream it, you can achieve it. So let's get this bread all day, every day. 8. All day, every day. 8. Period. And we are out, baby. Bye.